This time, I'm going to give you my top 13 favorite children's books to read aloud. My children are all grown, but these were their favorite books when they were little, and I think they really hold up to the test of time. The first book on my list is a book that was a favorite of mine when I was a child. It's Miss Suzie. It's the story of a cute little squirrel who gets run out of her home by nasty red squirrels, and then the toy soldiers she befriends save the day. It's a beautiful little story. Love Miss Suzie. Old Black Witch. Classic book. My kids loved this book, but mainly they loved the blueberry pancake recipe at the end, which we still eat today. Blueberries for Sale. You can't get more classic than Blueberries for Sale. My son Ben loved this book. Little Bear and his mother meet while picking blueberries. It's a great story. Milk and Cookies. My kids love this one. Not a big story. Dinosaur in the house. Milk and Cookies saves the day. Great one. If you love a good rhyming book, I do. Is Your Mama a Llama? You can't read this one without it being stuck in your head for the rest of the day. The Berenstain Bears are classics, and The Spooky Old Tree was one of our favorites when the kids were little. P.D. Eastman wrote a lot of children's books, and some of the favorites were Are You My Mother? Go Dog Go, The Best Nest. I love my house, I love my nest. In all the world, my nest is best. Dr. Seuss wrote so many books, you cannot even think about covering them all. But our two favorite Dr. Seuss books were, of course, Green Eggs and Ham. Would you, could you, in a car?
Better get it right.
The Cat in the Hat. You can't go wrong with The Cat in the Hat. I love The Cat in the Hat, even though that cat is very, very bad. A Fly Went By. Another great book. This little fly goes by and gets eaten by just about everything in the neighborhood. But the best read-aloud book of my children's young lives was Kermit the Hermit. Because Kermit the Hermit was this nasty, selfish little crab, but it is the best rhyming book ever. There was never a crab who was 1/2 as selfish or 1/10 as mean as this crusty old shellfish. Happy ending. And then there's the book that is not on my top 13 list of books to read aloud to your children, although it is a classic and everyone gives it to new mothers, which is mean. Because you can't read it without crying. Lovely story, but a tearjerker. So that's it. My top 13 list of greatest books to read aloud to children. I am sure that your kids will love them just as much as mine did.